Hello everybody, welcome to my trivia channel from here in rainy Yorktown, Virginia. And August 16th, 2021, a very sad day in music history. Yes, Queen Aretha and King Elvis both died on August 16th. And she died 3 years ago, so 2018, and Elvis died 44 years ago. Wow, hard to believe. So she died on the 41st anniversary of Elvis's death. And before I forget today's trivia question, you know Elvis was born in Tupelo, Mississippi. Where was Aretha born? Where was Aretha born? Was she born in A, Memphis, Tennessee, of course, that's where Graceland, Elvis's home, is located. Was she born in B, Cleveland, Ohio, of course, that's where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is located. Was she born in C, Detroit, Michigan, of course, that's Motown. Or was she born in D, Los Angeles, California, of course, Hollywood? Okay, and I'll answer that in a little bit. But if you go online, you can go to Graceland.com. I just went on there, and the people are back visiting Elvis's home. There's a pretty good crowd. Because I think last year was canceled with the pandemic, but this year there was a pretty good crowd right about 1 o'clock when I was on there. So you can go watch that for the whole day. It's pretty cool. And then they're talking about doing the same with Aretha Franklin's home, but it's been 3 years and I haven't done it yet. So, and I'll give you that birthplace in a bit. But just to tell you a little story, I remember, I'm 58 years old, I remember like yesterday, my mom was a huge Elvis fan. You know, her generation, that was it, Elvis, right? And we were living in Bethel Manor base housing, Air Force housing, just a few miles up the road. And I was out bowling in the driveway with a bowling pin and a softball. I was the city bowling champion. I don't want to brag, but that was my, I didn't do a lot in athletics, but that was my claim to fame. I was the city bowling champion. I used to bowl 200s when I was a kid. It was weird. I was good. But I couldn't do it anymore now. But anyway, and all of a sudden my mom walked out the door and she was all pale. And because my mom was a beautiful Italian woman, and she was all pale. My dad was Scottish, but my mom was Italian. And she was all pale, and she came out and she said, Elvis died. Real sad, and walked right back in the house. And normally she would talk about it, so I could tell she was really upset. I just remember, I could see it right now. I can just see the whole scene right there. It was a really, I think it was a Saturday. Not positive on that. It was a really pretty day. And it was like, oh man, this is terrible. So it was a sad, you know, she had been to all the concerts. Every time Elvis came here to Hampton Coliseum or Norfolk Scope or wherever he was in Hampton Roads, she went to the show. She was there. Just like I went to the Rush and the Van Halen concerts in the 1980s. So it was sad. And then, of course, when Aretha Franklin died, it was sad. She had cancer for about 8 years, but still shocking for her to pass away. And she's the queen of soul. He's the king of rock and roll, two of the all-time greats, right? So, well, anyway, that's it. The answer. She was born in Memphis. She was born in Memphis, Tennessee. Same, which is interesting because they're trying to redo her home just like they've done Graceland, and they're not that. Probably only a few miles apart, so it'll be pretty neat. You can go online and Google her birthplace, and I wish they'd kind of get it done now so we could make a road trip to see both places. Well, that's it, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. And rest in peace to the Queen and the King. Bye.